I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We are as we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We are as we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together.
La caca! La caca!
Acima! Obrigado, Deus! Acima, caralho! Sim! Sim!
La caca!
Acima, caralho! Brasil! Sim!
With umbrellas, 2018 in that Porsche Carrera. Go your pal.
La caca!
So what's the characteristic that distinguishes these two beings? There's only one answer. Instinct!
La caca!
I had to get off the leash. I had to get off the leash. I had to get off the leash.
La caca!
Yes, guys. Yes, people. I had a feeling they were going to drag me back today, weren't they? Just not this soon. Not this soon. As you guys can tell, I didn't get to get my hair done today. That's going to have to be a tomorrow thing. But whatever. I feel like this is just another one of my jinxes. Anytime I say I'm going to go and do something, Chelsea are just like, nope, yoink, nope, nope, come back here, come back here. Go back to that fucking corner, sit down, switch the StreamYard on and get to work, motherfucker. And here we are. Here we are. But I couldn't ask for a better job in the world. It is good to be back. Fucking hell, guys. No rest. No rest for the wicked. Oh, dear. So we finally are rid of Romelu Lukaku. We are really taking out the trash this summer. First, we had one of the biggest Satanists to ever grace this football club. Then, we had Gala Greyhound. Best of luck to you, Atletico, and all of that. And now, Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Chilwell and Sterling left to go as well. It is sensational. It is sensational. And it looks like we got a pretty decent deal too. What was the offer? I didn't even properly read it through. Like, I opened it while I was in the barbershop, nearly fell to my knees and just walked out. Because I was already in the queue, but like that place was so fucking packed. It would have been like another hour or two before I even got my braids done, let alone the trim as well. So I thought, you know what? I'm cutting my losses. I'm gone. Fuck it. I'll be back tomorrow, innit? There's no point. Low-key, might have been the right time. But, for this sort of news, I can push anything back. Except my hairline, God willing. Please. Not anymore. But yeah, where is this Fabrizio tweet? Fucking hell. Nearly 700 you guys in here as well. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. Also, now the draw for tomorrow might be a maybe. Unless I can get it all done tonight. If I can get it all done tonight, cool. If not, I'm going to have to get that done tomorrow and then either do it by the end of that stream or Sunday. But it will be done by this weekend, 100%. It should have been done throughout the day tomorrow, but now I've got to get the braids done first, innit? Yeah, that is a Gallagher Cup. What are we talking about? They sell our Connor, we riot. But they told me there'd be a riot, and I'm still waiting for one. So it's a little bit annoying. So Fabrizio has said Romelu Lukaku to Napoli. Here we go. And also again, for Alex, please go on mute for the next 10 seconds. Another here we go. Sirens in the chat, people. Sirens in the chat. I'll keep that Damasio tweet up for later. So we have accepted a 30 million euro fixed fee plus add-ons of up to 15 million for 45 million euros overall. So how much is that in pounds? How much is that in pounds? 30 million euros. All right, cool. No, not Euro 2024. Fuck off. Euros. So about 25 million. All right. So that initial article we got today was actually accurate. 25.4 million pounds fixed. Cool. And then add-ons of up to 15. So add-ons of up to 12.7. Okay. All right, cool. So overall, 38 million. No, 37. 37. We've actually dropped it by about a million or two. Actually, no, we're looking for about 38.5. No, it's actually gone up to 38. Fucking hell, we took everything. Shit, then. I just want to know what the add-ons are. Are the add-ons involving a league title? Are they goal-based? Are they appearance-based? I don't know, but we might be able to take everything back. And if that's the case, sensational business. Even if we have dragged it out, we've dragged it out to get to this point. Beautiful. Now let's hope Osimhen joins Chelsea as well. Let's hope he joins as well, because part of me thought if we were going to hear something about one player, we would have heard something about the other. But that's also still in progress, and Osimhen still needs to leave, and we're still the only club that's in for him. And it looks like we're going to get him sooner rather than later. Even if this Lukaku situation looked like it was dragging, eventually we got here. Shame. The useless whale could have actually been something here if he actually kept his head in the game and didn't just give up after like 4 months. But Oh, well. Oh, well. I said a 30% sell-on clause too. Ah, oh my goodness. That is ridiculous. Maldini's saying daily. What's CFC Daily saying? That is mental. Yep, yeah, that's what Damasio said. 30% sell-on clause. Done. Melon, you don't rest. You actually don't rest. But big up, bro. 30% sell-on clause. That's decent. That's decent. The only thing is, I'm sure Saudi would only pay book value, and I think that would still be a pretty low amount, seeing as he's signing a 3-year contract. So I'm guessing he could probably leave there in like a year, maybe 20 million euros. If it's 2 years, maybe 10 million euros. But we still take something. Cool. Cool. That might be one of Lukaku's better assists at this club, but fuck off. Even without the sell-on clause, I would have been happy. Why? Because we finally got rid of him, and this whale is no longer associated with our footballing institution. We have finally gotten rid of him. We have got rid of him. No, stop. Stop. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I also, again, want to apologize to the great Ronaldo Nazario and his family for the disrespect. I apologize. I was out of pocket with that one. Fucking hell. Big up to Arta saying Romelu Lukaku, get out of my club. Yeah, get out of my fucking club. You disgrace. Yeah, you know what? Why don't I get to use the AI excuse? Yeah, I'm doing that. When's the party? Here's the party. Everyone's pulled up. We got nearly 900 people in here for the party. I'm going to send the link out in a little bit. Yeah. Party sounds, yeah. Only downside, I didn't get to get this trim done, so I'm going to have to do it tomorrow.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Oh, well. That's much. I got a little bit of Coke here, the good Coke. It's just I haven't eaten enough to add some alcohol into that, so that'll be a little bit for later. H, of course, bro. Of course. Come on, man. Come on. But yeah, hopefully this means we hear something on Osimhen very soon. Hopefully. With my fucking luck, it'll be when I'm at Carnival. But I'll be so real. Don't at me if that happens. I'm out. I don't give a shit. See, I know you're trolling. I know you're trolling. Just because there is no way there's Lukaku stands. There is no way. So I know you're trolling. Big up to you, man. Unless you aren't, then. Oh, God help you. Oh, God be with you, man. But yeah. He won us the Club World Cup. So thank you for that. Thank you for your, I think, your only final goal. Is it your only final goal? I think so. Big up to Ian Sahota saying free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty. We are free at last. No more Lukaku at our club. No longer have to spend the summer thinking, oh, where are we going to send the whale off again? Oh, is he fucked up with Inter? Okay, cool. We're going to have to find somewhere else. Oh, Roma, they might take him. Oh, no, it's another Serie A club. Does he want to go anywhere else? No, he only wants to go to Serie A club where it's fucking ridiculous to try and negotiate with anybody. And they all know that will eventually take a loan offer. Now, don't have to worry too much. And it's all because one man returned to Serie A. Big up Conte, man. You might have left in a bad way, but you know what? You've saved us. You've saved us this summer. And all you had to do is tank the Hellas Verona game. Because you are good at that. So shout out to Antonio for that. Antonio! Antonio. 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 Shout out Conte, man. That 16-17 season, we will never forget. We will never forget. It's actually impressive the amount that we've got him for. Basically, the entire release clause that we wanted. Just a bigger percentage in add-ons that we probably would have wanted, but we'll take it anyway. And we got 30% of a potential sell-on clause. And the only real question is just the add-ons. What are the add-ons? Shout out to Ali Barrett, Epic Sports. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you. You managed to sort this. Egbali did the work. Where'd you hear that? Where'd you hear that? Let us know, bro. Yeah, get the tinfoil hats out. Another step forward. Another step forward. I said Ballon d'Or clause. Oh, dear. Oh, just an opinion. Oh, it's just an opinion. Okay, cool. So you think it's another thing where the directors were just twiddling their thumbs and Igbali stepped into the room and said, fuck all this. Fuck all this. Fuck all of that. But all in all, very good business from us. Very, very good business from us. Somehow Lukaku in this saga has actually turned into the gift that may keep on giving. Ain't that fucking crazy? Oh boy. Football is crazy, isn't it? Hit the likes, guys. Subscribe, all of that shit. Let's play the Lukaku tune again. All right, one more time for the guys. In fact, we'll do the start of the video.
Lukaku. Lukaku.
Asema! Obrigado, Deus! Asema!
What a character. Shout out Lukaku. The good Lukaku, not the bad one. On all of that. Ah. This mess is finally over. This crazy ass saga. And it all started so well. It all started so well. That Arsenal away game, I thought we were going to conquer the fucking league and we had a bagsman for the next 5 years. And what did he do? He started running his mouth. And started running his mouth because the style of play didn't suit him. I was like, oh, Lautaro, I'm going to come back soon. I'm going to come back soon and all of that crap. Could have just easily left that in-house. And then I remember after that, I think Tuchel diverted away from the 5 at the back and started playing 4 at the back a little bit more. Started experimenting with different formations to try and get the best out of him. And what happened? Stunk out the pitch. Fucking stunk out the pitch. He was missing chances left, right, and centre. I remember this guy got dominated by Plymouth centre-backs. Sorry for having to remind you guys of when we faced Plymouth in the FA Cup. One of the worst games I've ever seen. One of the worst games I've ever fucking seen. And then we ended up dropping him for perverts. That's how bad he was. We had to rely on fucking perverts for the next 3 months, and he stunk as well. We just managed to play as a little bit of a better team with him. Then he ends up going to Inter Milan. Apparently was trying to talk with them throughout 2022, which is when I personally washed my hands of him. Went to Inter, did all right, and then tried to join Juventus on the day of the Champions League final. What a dickhead. What a fucking dickhead. Ends up going to Roma. Semi-decent run there. Obviously, they can't fucking afford him either. And Antonio Conte has probably just gegenpressed the entirety of the Napoli board into getting Lukaku done before the next match day because they got battered. They got battered by Hellas Verona, and he might have thrown the game away. He might have even fucking thrown the game away. But we'll take that. That's basically like 35 million for Lukaku in 2024. That is fucking ridiculous, bruv. That shit is fucking insane. Oh, we got over a K in here as well. Shout out to every single one of you. Big up to Jojo. Big up to Jojo saying, bring the belt out. Time to finish the story, Osimhen. The belt will come out if Osimhen gets to here we go. Osimhen, here we go, or a Bomba will do that. Until then, can't do it now just because Lukaku's gone. We just celebrate that and we move. Celebrate that. I'm happy. I'm smiling. It's all good. It's all nice. That's all I need. That is all I need. What else is everyone saying? Rest in piss, Belgium, Biggie Smalls. You won't be missed, Bozo. Brother, please respect Biggie. Not fuck him. Like, come on, let's give Biggie a little bit of ratings, man. Come on, bro. Let's not do that. Oh, thank you for reminding me of that shit show. Lukaku scored in that game, didn't he? Remember, he scored in that game. He had a little run towards the end of 21-22, and I actually thought he might turn a corner. Well, you know what? He seems a little bit invested. He's bagging a couple goals here and there. He's beating his chest, clapping the fans, all of that. Give him another season. Fuck it. Give him another season. Then I saw the DiMarzio bomber that he'd been trying to force a move to Inter Milan for 4 months. And I was like, oh, fuck you, bruv. You're a piece of shit. I've been defending you all season. All fucking season for you to drop this piece of shit. Fuck you, bruv. Glad he's gone. This has been a 3-year nightmare. Imagine when he first joined and we thought we finally had our bagsman. We thought we finally had our bagsman. And then 4 months later, he gives up. I said, I'm home and all this shit. Fucking ridiculous. What else has the timeline got for me? I've just seen that Manchester City away game comp going around with Lukaku tying his shoes. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. In fact, yeah, no, you know what? Let me not even play around. I'll get demonetized for that. Like, not worth it. It's not worth it. People saying they're sad they seen Lukaku go. Like, what? Yeah, it could have worked out, but it didn't work out, and it's his own fault. Who gives a shit? Like, yeah, it's a shame, but it's a shame for him. This brother's been getting passed around Italy like a zoo. And now none of those clubs respect him except like Roma and like probably Napoli now, unless he fucks them over too. Well done. Well done. That's your legacy. At least you'll be rated in Belgium. Your top goal scorer there. Even if you've had numerous howler moments. Let's see what the timeline's saying. I want to type in Lukaku. I want to see something funny. Next to celebrate is Chilwell. Chilwell or Sterling? I actually think it would be Sterling first. He's actually trying to find clubs. Chilwell's just existing in the team. I kind of think he stays, if anything. I think he stays. Maybe Chalobah stays. I'm hearing Pies tweet, so what has Pies got for us? Pies tweet again, ole ole. Pies tweet again, ole ole. Here we go. What is this? Chelsea sells 154.3 million with Lukaku 25 million guarantee. Broja gone with a 30 million obligation if Ipswich stay up. So yeah, shout out to the tractors and all of that. We believe in you. Lukaku add-ons 12 million. Unclear how easy they are to reach. Nice. But where do Chelsea have all this money for, guys? Where do they have all this money? It's all mad. It's all mad. Everyone's on big wages, guys. You know our average wage structure would have dropped now. Our average wage structure is about to go. All the way down. And then Sterling, when Sterling goes, even more. Even more. But they're all on big money, guys. Shut up. Ridiculous, bruv. Unbelievable. Where's all these memes, bruv? I thought I'd see a little bit better from the timeline. I'm actually a little bit disappointed. But then again, I realized we've basically got about 25 million to 38 for this absolute waste of time and money and space, and I feel happy again. Just let's hope and pray this means Osimhen's next in. Oh, what's the other super chat? Is it okay if I join your StreamYard? DM me, maybe. So he's spamming a bit much, which is a bit like, but like, I don't mind. Just, yeah, DM me, bro. Speaking of H, I need to get to your DM. I didn't even come back to you. My bad. I went straight to the fucking barbershop. Then as soon as I was just chilling, here we go. And I have to come back. So tomorrow we move. Hopefully tomorrow I can finally get some braids done because my hair is a fucking mess. I thought today would be the day. Hey, Ranga! They are smart. It's just now we need to get results too. Then people can finally admit some of the smart decisions that we've made. It just all gets thrown under the carpet because ultimately we haven't got back into the top 4 and we stopped winning trophies. So we just gotta go back and do that this season. That's the one thing that I can agree with the critics about. Like, regardless of the opinions of everything else that's going on in the club, if we're winning trophies, if we're succeeding, and if we're in the top 4, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. Look, if tomorrow morning we get a here we go or something, like, no, fuck off. I'm getting my hair done first. I'll do something late evening. These man gotta give me a break, bruv. They gotta at least give me like an hour or two. Let me go and get myself sorted and freshened up. And yeah, I'm down. It's all good. Fucking crazy. But hey, at the end of it, one more badge to kiss. Exactly true blue. Do the talking on the pitch. And then there'll be less talking off the pitch. And then we're all good. Is there anything else on this Lukaku situation? Anything else? Just that Palace, Villa, and Juventus are allegedly the club's interested in Sterling, but cool. Apparently Villa haven't even started talks. And yeah, Lukaku, go fuck yourself. Personally, go fuck yourself. Absolute waste of time, waste of money. If that AI merchant was correct about anything, we probably should have gone for Haaland over Lukaku. We probably should have. But, hey, even a broken clock is right twice a day. That brother definitely is broken. Lukaku, thank you for the Club World Cup. Thank you for that goal. Other than that, piss off. And yeah, let me send this link out. We got over a K in here. So big up to everybody. Hit the likes, subscribe, all of that shit. And yeah, cool. Up the Chelsea. Calm. Hit the like, subscribe, all of that shit. See what everyone's got to say. Plus, I want a chance to bill it and actually enjoy this moment. Fuck off. Piece of shit. Today ain't the day to lag. Today ain't the day to fucking lag out. Oh. Nearly done. Just on the inside, guys, now. Oh, fuck's sake. Cool. There's everyone, I think. Calm. Yes, guys. What are we saying?
Yes, Lewis. What you
Fucking
saying?
hell, man.
Real ass,
Back in
bro.
like 2 hours. I
Lewis.
wouldn't change it for the world.
Lewis, you need to go outside more, bro. Every time you go
They
outside
don't
your house,
me.
they're tracking you, Lewis, man.
Yeah, you might need to
Oh, sorry.
deal.
Say that again?
So you might need to go out so we get that here we go on Osimhen, bro.
Exactly.
Bro, Sunday, Monday, I'm basically out all day anyway. So, knowing my luck, Monday, here we go.
I'll feed Joey that information for his tin hat theory.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
One little one for that.
Melon in the know.
And speaking of one big one too, bro, we finally got rid of Lukaku.
Pause. That's
Finally, and for a decent fee too.
A big one. He's gone.
Most important thing is them wages, bro. Now you can actually get a gunman or two, just on them wages alone, if you really wanted to. But get Osimhen, get a defender. I think we're good to go, bro.
Do you know how mad that money is, by the way? 25 grand a week.
That's a lot of money, bro.
Bro, I'm working my ass off and I'm getting like 35 grand a year, bro. What is this shit, man?
And we've actually managed to get the whole 38 million as well.
We got all we wanted. They sent a bid of like 24 million, like a piss take.
Hold up, not only that, right? Not only that, bro. When Conte leaves Napoli in a year, and Lukaku goes to Saudi, we get 30% of that. Bro, how do we negotiate this? That's crazy.
But then that only scares me though, because then they might really ask us to pay all that money for Osimhen as well, since we got what we wanted.
Nah, because apparently they want Carney too.
Yeah, but bro, how much is Carney really gonna add to that?
More than whatever.
All I'm thinking is like if we've put a lot in the add-ons and more than we probably would have been comfortable doing. So part of me thinks maybe it ends up being the same thing for Osimhen, where we'll pay like a big bulk of it, but then an even bigger bulk will end up being in add-ons. And that might be what causes it. Obviously, Chukwuemeka might play his part too. But even then, like, I'm not too sure because like he's on 100-something K a week, and Palace are also interested. It's easier for him to just stay in London if it's Palace.
We'll see, but the most important thing is Lukaku's gone, bro.
That's the bigger thing. That's the best part of today because I didn't even think this would have been done so soon. Like all we're hearing was stuff from DiMarzio and I think Ben Jacobs. Maybe I actually have to take Ben Jacobs a little bit more seriously.
No, fuck Ben Jacobs too.
No, hold up, Lewis. Hey, you know what I was saying this morning,
I don't think that's the first time he's kind of called something a bit early. Like he does have his L's, don't get it twisted, but like maybe it's not more than twice a day that he's correct. Maybe not.
You know what the thing is, Lewis? I knew something happened because yesterday, did you see John Obi Mikel's comments about the sporting directors?
He said he spoke to Win Stanley, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he said, "Oh, I spoke to him. He's actually a great guy. Has Chelsea's best interest at mind." And I'm like, "What is this 180?"
Oh.
Literally last week you were on Bean Sports, trashing the sporting directors, trashing the direction of the club. Now all of a sudden he's a great guy, great vision, great direction for the club.
But this
That's when I knew
when,
something. That's when I knew they let him in on the fact that Victor's coming, and they said, "Listen, if you stop chatting shit on us, we will let you be in the video with Drogba when Victor
but
comes."
this, bro,
And he
this what
said, "Okay."
happens when you're talking smack till you see the person in person, and then you have to change your tune.
I'm just saying it's not a
Tyson
coincidence
quote.
that he said that yesterday, and today we get the Lukaku. Here we go. First domino for Victor falls. That's all I'm
Because his
saying.
biggest thing was that they need to get a striker. They need to get someone
Mhm.
more experienced.
You see the vision, Lewis. You see what I'm saying?
Proven Serie A
Fucking
He did the
hell.
180. He
If
did the
that ain't a
180.
tin cat theory I can instantly believe in. Because that switch up is crazy now you mention it. That is mad.
That's a tin fat hairy, bruv. What's good?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Bundazoo on the way. My bad. Oh,
Should
my
have
god.
had like 3, bro. It's a good
No.
I
day.
was in a rush. I still had to get back in it. Hey, Ramadan, he might be a little bit of a brown envelope. But if that gets Osimhen through the door, it is what it is.
They literally told him you can be in the video for Osimhen's introduction. Just please shut up.
But that also means that something's accelerating there too. Hopefully, we hear something tonight or
100%.
tomorrow. Ideally, please not Sunday. Please not Monday. Allow that. But
I don't know
hopefully, we hear
because
something.
they held the Felix thing until after the game, after the City game. I told you, bro. They gonna give you the shot, then the chaser.
Yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe. Shit, then that'll be annoying, but hey, I'll be too busy getting waved to even care too tough. I'll have more of a reason if that happens. I'm gonna be celebrating Osimhen joining us, finally having a bagsman. Hopefully this one would actually go correct. And not the fucking Lukaku way.
No, because you know these guys will put him in number 9, but also his shirt number 9. I can't be asked for that.
Who?
Osimhen.
Yeah. They're
not-
gonna give him the number
no-
9 anyway.
No.
People were saying 09, but to be honest, somebody said he should take the 12. V12 is crazy. I can't lie. V12 goes crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of hard still.
Yeah, that's what Kendrick said,
No,
bro.
just
He
give
said
him the 9.
V12, that's a fast one. That was crazy.
So it's a fast one.
Although, either or, dude, I'll just let him fucking end the number 9 curse. Because again, if he don't do it, no one's going near it. Nobody's fucking going near it.
Yeah, if he doesn't take the 9, bro, we're not seeing somebody use that for another decade.
No, he'll just
Yeah, no,
take
they
the 9.
just retire that shit. If
Well,
he don't
retire
cook
it.
with it.
Just put that shit in the
Retire
Raptors like the NBA does.
Yo, 19 is free. He could take that back, bro. Just take 19. Let's go.
No, just take the number 9. Like, who cares?
Nah, but you already know the bad luck that comes to that jersey.
I
Yo.
don't care. It's not bad
He can
luck. We
break
just had
it.
terrible
He
strikers.
can break it, man.
It ain't
I
even
believe
bad luck.
in-
We've just had terrible strikers. That's what it is.
Didn't Tammy sort of break it?
Not even. He had a purple patch in like September, October, and then just. It's just that was a very good purple patch. And a hat trick against Wolves, too. 30% add-ons, not too bad, although if he goes in a year, that'll be like 20 million euros. So it won't be anything too big, but it'll be something that can boost us a little bit, I guess, next summer or the year after. Unless they keep him for 3 years.
Also, I just can't believe Conte fucking saved us. Because if he didn't go to Napoli, if he wasn't absolutely in love with Lukaku, how are we offloading Lukaku for this amount of money?
Nah,
How are we getting
fuck
Victor through the door?
Fuck
How?
Conte still.
Nah, you
Nah,
can't
nah,
say
he
that,
saved
Conte.
us,
Nah,
man.
come on,
Nah,
bro.
fuck
He literally
Conte
saved us.
still.
I can't
Nah,
lie.
Antonio.
Nah, fuck that wig wearing prick still.
Antonio. Exactly.
That
There you
guy's a,
go.
that
My
guy's a
wig
prick.
wearing gaffer.
That guy's
I
a
can't lie,
prick.
bro. I can't lie, bro. Just pay him whatever he wants for the lawsuit. I can't lie, bro. I can't lie. How, like, bro?
Now give him another 2 million, because why not?
Exactly.
'Cause why not?
Because you guys understand, we were shit out of luck. Ain't nobody wanted Lukaku for this amount of money, and we would
You
have
just
had
have
to pay
to
full
try and
price
like
for Victor.
ship him out to Saudi. Take
Mhm.
whatever offer they have.
And Saudi hasn't been making crazy offers like they were last year. Let's be honest.
Maybe they saw the writing on the wall too. As soon as Conte went to Napoli, but that was before, because we're already still talking about a potential Osimhen move. We were saying sending Napoli might work. Then you send Conte, and then it's going to work. It's the only thing that makes any sort of logical sense. He's going to want a striker if Osimhen goes, and we want to get rid of this piece of shit. And you love this piece of shit, so there you go. Take him. Fuck him. Max dropped a tweet a couple minutes ago. What's he said? As I said way back in June, only way we go for Osimhen this summer is if he has no club, lowers wage demands, and Napoli lower the fee. Now we can see where this is basically where we're at. Chelsea are cornering Osimhen into making a decision on our terms. Possible change if certain people leave. Quickly, you guys. Do you guys think we might have lost a bit of our leverage with him going first?
Yes.
No, I think it's the other way around.
I think it's honestly. Sorry, go on.
I don't think we've lost any leverage. I think we've got more leverage now, because now, before Lukaku went, there was a world in which Osimhen stays because he's kind of the only striker they've got. Whereas now, he definitely ain't playing.
Yeah, and Lukaku's wages aren't going to change either.
Because now Lukaku's there, he's the guaranteed starter. So unless they play two up top, which if they do, it will probably be Savić that plays next to Lukaku anyway. Osimhen ain't playing, so he's just going to chill on the bench.
Yep. And not only that, and I said this before, we're basically going to go to Victor and say, listen, you're in a sinking ship. Nobody wants you. You're not going to get played time at Napoli. We are the only lifeboat that you can be on. Come to us on our terms. That's what they're doing.
Trying to incentivize the fuck out of that shit.
Lukaku's wages aren't small either. So, now that he's gone in, they're going to have to get rid of Victor. They're going to have to get rid of him because that wage bill for just somebody, same situation that we were in, to have such a massive wage bill for somebody who's just sitting on the bench, do you know what I mean? It's untenable, especially for those stingy bastards in Italy.
And they're not in the Champions either.
Yep.
Yeah, they finished 10th. They're not even in Europe. And that's how you pressure Napoli into it too. Okay.
Finishing 10th is crazy, but I can't comment on
we've
that.
seen this owners do the same thing to Atletico Madrid, bro.
I don't think Napoli are in any danger of when it comes to the wage budget or they need to sell. It's more of a case of I think it's more of a case of in with them. It's almost maybe we might have lowered our demands a little bit to do them a solid, and it's for me it's just pressuring Osimhen. I think Napoli are going to be calm regardless, because they got their guy, and it obviously, unless they are planning on selling Osimhen within the next couple of days, there obviously wasn't a money issue really. It wasn't like they needed to sell someone to get Lukaku in. So yeah, I think it's just going to make it so Osimhen accelerates it from his point of view.
Shit, I hope so.
I see that.
I do hear that theory. It makes a lot of sense. Just I don't know. The only thing is that maybe they do is something similar with the Gallagher situation where everything's done but all the documents aren't officially signed yet. If things drag out, but doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Because I assume if one goes, the other should be going next. Big up to CAA Mafia saying transfer King Sterling next up the Chelsea. Again, I assume it's going to be him and not Chilwell. I don't think Chilwell goes just yet because I don't see anybody else that's in for him right now, other than just begging for Manchester United to take him. Ben Jacobs tweet. There's a Ben Jacobs tweet. What's he saying?
I don't think United are that stupid though. As stupid as they genuinely look, I don't think they're stupid enough to go for Chilwell.
I was going to say, none of their transfers so far, that's the one positive I'll say about Ineos so far. None of their transfers so far have been dumb. All of them have made sense to it, to some degree.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're doing things a lot smarter. It's just if they sign Chilwell, that would be the dumbest move they could make.
All credibility out the window.
Big up, Tony, my guy. I hope you're good, bro. Bless up. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. So we spent 204 million in fixed fees this summer. 238 festivals included. Sold players for 148 million so far. Potential 30 million for Broja. And Sterling, Petrovic, Kepa, Chilwell, Chalobah, Sassy, Chukwuemeka could all command fees. And I'd even add Datro Fofana to that. Who else? Tino Andrin's going to be in that.
That deal to Leicester might be dead, you know.
Which one? Oh,
the Fofana one.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it moving yet.
Well, they already said that after that report went through, they tried to sign a striker from Leverkusen who went to Hoffenheim, and they've just signed Jordan Ayew. So, like, I'd imagine, and they already have Daka, who's out for a while, Vardy, and another striker. So I'd imagine that deal's dead.
Shit, I'm just trying to scroll through, see if there's any updates on anyone moving for him. Nothing. I see Nice fans are begging for him.
That wouldn't, like, I'll be real, he'll probably go out on loan this season, I would imagine. Like, probably not with an option, but like just on a loan with like the hope of like boosting his value for next summer.
Might have to be. Yeah, Nice and Marseille fans are begging for that Fofana.
Fucking
that's
Marseille.
about it. Yeah, that's about it. There's no actual transfer links with him. But he's another one I'd expect to see go. Maybe even David Washington. Angelo Gabriel, potentially. He was another one. The Alex Matos brother. And all of that could potentially rise it to, who knows, maybe around 200. And then we're going to buy Osimhen, of course. Fab said Osimhen is news for next week. Hopefully not Monday.
Monday. Told you Monday, bro. Shot chaser. It's shot chaser every
Monday.
time.
Allow Monday. I can't be bothered. Allow Monday.
I'll
It'll
be real,
be
the thing
clearer
is,
next week. Whether it's PSG, Chelsea, Saudi. Sorry, Scott, go on.
That's what I was gonna say. With the Osimhen thing, even if we sign Osimhen and sell those guys, that puts us at a loss of like roughly 100 mil, which is fine, depending on what the new PSR rules are, because I don't actually know what they are fully. But yeah, just going off the old ones, that would mean we're fine as long as we don't buy anyone else across the season.
Well, I think after Osimhen, that will probably be our transfer activity done.
I agree.
I don't think there'd be anybody unless some random centre back just spawns.
Bro, bring me Hummels, man, please.
Too slow, bro. Can't play the high line with Hummels.
You see, he's making a joke, but that's actually true. He's actually being vague as hell with that one. Yeah, because the window ends next
I'm
week.
taking Hummels in this back line over any other centre back we have.
I mean, he probably would walk in, so don't even hear anything against that. The Sassy's a potential. There was rumours of Newcastle interest, but again, we have to wait till the last week of the window. It was mad that it's just a week away, but you know what? I'm actually glad to see that. Actually, really glad to see that.
Transfer window ends next week.
Yes.
That's
next Saturday.
Already.
That was another Max tweet. Chelsea have had multiple clubs indicate willingness to pay 25 million for Chalobah. However, he says no. So far, no one interested. Oh, brother.
This guy he's actually an idiot.
He's
and also Chilwell has no suitors. So
nice. I actually respect what Chalobah was doing, to be fair. I can't lie.
Chalobah's an idiot. Like, he hasn't a clue, like, that he's just gonna sit on the bench, and he's not a
I think he's just waiting
player.
for a UCL club, but then again, we need to wait.
Bro, who do you think you are? Like,
I think he's good enough.
Who do you think you are? Yeah,
he's good enough to play in the Champions League.
Not to demand it, not to say I'm not moving unless a UCL club comes in for me. That's insane. Like, for
I don't know, man.
His level.
I've seen him play Champions League football, and he's been really good for us.
I'm not denying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's not a UCL caliber center back and he can't play and perform in the Champions League 100%. I'm saying that he's not of the profile or player notoriety to say I'm not moving unless a Champions League club comes in. Do you know what I mean? Like he's not the type of player who can make that type of demand, I don't think. Which is why we can't sell him, because nobody wants him in the Champions League, and he's not going to lower his demands, and he's not a player that Champions League clubs are desperate to buy, clearly.
I think it comes more from him having interest in from Bayern and Inter last season before his interview. Not his interview, his injury.
Well, as I say, he's had interest from that level of club since the second Tuchel season.
Yeah,
because he's had interest from he's had interest from both Milan clubs, Leipzig.
Yeah,
Bayern.
But the other thing is if anything, he should be taking like a loan somewhere though, bro. Like in the at least in the Premier League, like he should take a loan in the Premier League so he could show that he's that level to these clubs, because there isn't another club that wants them of that level. And if you don't get a chance to play, what club's gonna come in for you at that level? It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would any club go in if you're not playing?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly
Jerry,
my
that's
point.
Cool,
because
but the club has made it clear that he's leaving on a permanent, so they're not entertaining loans unless they're going to include obligations to buy, which then defeats the purpose of what we're just talking about, where he wants to play for a Champions League club.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think the club would move their stance on that, since if he's not gonna, if just to get just so the wages don't stay on the books. I would imagine by the end of the window. Like,
but they don't want him gone.
Loan somewhere would be beneficial. It would be beneficial to everybody in the end.
But they want him gone permanently. Like
I understand.
They want that profit on the books, the pure profit.
Right, but my point in the end, Scott, is if you put him on loan and he goes and he performs somewhere, which you would expect for him to do, then you at least could try to get that money from a club that would be willing to come in and take from. It's kind of like the same idea that we did with Maatsen. You know what I mean? You loan him out, you set a price on him, and then when he's done with his loan, he comes back and the price is set on him. It's that simple. I mean, the 25 set, you send him out on loan. I mean, if no one's going to come in for him, like, that's what I think the club's stance would change. You know what I mean? Like,
that's fair. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I don't think that's down to him. I think that's down to the club more than him.
Yeah.
Like, he might be willing to take that loan, but I think that's down to the club.
I would agree with that. I'm not saying it's on Chalobah, but I think that in this case, for all parties, it's best that he goes on loan so he can get that playing time, and then we can get the money that we want from the club that he wants to go to. Like, that's just like, if this is where it's going to be a standstill, right, Scott? Like, that's where I'm looking at. I'm not looking at it as like a right now situation of like, I'm looking at it as the window as this week progresses, this next week progresses, you should change your stance on Trevor to allow him to go on loan, because a loan only benefits not only us, but it benefits him. He could put himself out there for a club to try to get this taken care of.
What are we waffling about now?
We're talking about whether a loan would be the right move for Chalobah, I think.
We only have 2 loan slots left. We're not going to use one of them on Trevor Chalobah.
What are you talking about? That's
internationally.
That's not true. I'm not.
That's
send him on loan into the in the Premier League somewhere.
And nobody wants him.
That's not true. Literally, it says right there, Chelsea have multiple clubs indicating willing to pay $25 million for Trevor Chalobah. However, he has said no, and no one so far interests him. It's him that's holding this up. We would have already sold him.
Look. The idea that these guys have a choice, the choice is you don't play or you take one of these deals. That's why you take a loan off the table. You're trying to get him out of the club, not kick the can down the road till next year.
Yeah, but he's kicking the can down the road, though, Jester. So in the end, you may have to change your stance on that, is my point.
He is not going to sit a year out of football. He will not sit a year out of football. He won't.
Well, he thinks he's better than who we have, bro.
Elaborate on the amount of players who have sat out a year voluntarily and gone on and have a decent career.
Now, I agree with you, bro, but he thinks he has a chance of coming back into this team. That's what his idea of it is. Same with Ben Chilwell, probably.
They've been told that. So all of this is PR nonsense from them and their agents. They have been told there is no plans for you in the squad.
Petrovic doesn't want to join Strasbourg. Chelsea
Fair
wanted
play.
to player under Rosner to develop ball playing as planned this summer. Was to sell Sanchez, but he had 0 interest. Huh?
I told you guys that.
Yeah.
That don't
Sanchez,
surprise me.
Sanchez.
he's not a commodity. What has he done?
That- I'm not surprised. Like those were the sorts of offers he was getting prior to joining Chelsea.
Yeah, we should have never bought the guy. He was never good enough to be on our club. Just plain and simple.
Like he's already shown. Like, no offense to Strasbourg, he's better than that level.
What, Petrovic?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I think that France is so weak this year, like that Strasbourg could potentially get a European spot. That's how that's how weak
potentially,
I think
but like but Joey, as of right
is.
now, they're like a mid-table team, and like he was getting offers from Nantes. Like, but one of the teams that was interested in him before he came to us was Nantes, and they're basically the same level. So it's like, if that was the level of offer he was getting when he was at New England, and the level he was performing there, and he's come to Chelsea and had a good season here, like it's just that like he's obviously going to be looking potentially at higher levels if he is planning on moving. Plus, apparently, I don't know if this is true, but apparently he might have had a kid recently. So if that's the case, then he is someone
that's
I could
also
see.
a thing. I mean, it might be a January thing. He might just stick around till January.
That's what I'm saying. Like he might be one that just sticks around till January or sticks around till next season just to like look after the kid and shit.
Who knows?
So
I just want to get him on the brag. You know, does anybody want Raheem Sterling to go to Arsenal?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Do you know where that came from?
You said it.
Yeah, it was me. I'm the one that came up with
he
that
said it
whole
on
entire thing.
Carlito's channel a while back.
I said it on the podcast to Graham Bailey. And after that, we started seeing Sterling to Arsenal.
Are we actually getting those news? I didn't even see those links.
Oh yeah, there were.
I haven't seen links.
I've only just seen like fans be like I would take them kind of situation.
They're up there. They're just not strong by top tier journalists. But hey, if y'all want somebody out of the club, just start something. I said, wait, do you think actual journalists exist anymore? No.
No, half of them are just reading the timeline and just posting whatever they see and saying that they're in the know.
Yeah,
I said that he might be interested. That Villa probably would be interested. That's what I said.
Yeah, and that
Graham Bailey says Arsenal and Palace have both been spoken to about a possible deal.
Yeah, gee, imagine that. After he was on the podcast, bro.
Who's
the state
this
of journalism in your country?
Kaya Kanak, some Arsenal writer for Football London, says Arsenal are not exploring a move for Sterling. Don't know who
literally all of this is from me.
Everybody that's worried about the wages, like Sterling's gonna take a pay cut regardless on where he goes. Like people have to just kind of wrap that around their head.
It's just the amount. Depends on the club.
My next agenda is Chilwell to United. Chilwell to United. They were looking at this kid from I think Fibonacci, the Turkish kid, and he went to Brighton.
Yeah, 30.
And that's why Fibonacci is now in for Chilwell. But he's English. They want an English core over there at United. Sign Ben Chilwell. He is the best English left back.
Yeah, but the thing is, they won't buy him, bro. That's the thing. They won't buy him.
25 million pounds. 25
they won't buy him, bro. That's the problem. They'll take him on loan. I guarantee you they would take him on loan, but they won't buy him.
25 million pounds.
I think it's a great bit of business for them personally.
Hey, man.
I don't think that'll happen.
Who knows? Coming down to the end of the window, we all know because it's happened to us. You tend to settle. Right? How many players have we brought in because we settled and we didn't get our target?
Yep.
Anybody?
I mean, Lukaku was settling.
Anybody? What's the kid from Atletico Madrid that we brought in on loan instead of getting Chilwell?
Saul.
How did that work for us?
Well,
Not
Saul
pretty good.
doesn't play football anymore.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that didn't work very well.
Yeah, I think he's playing like football in like second
plays
division
for
in Spain or something like that.
No,
Or
he
did he
plays
get
for
signed
Sevilla.
for Sevilla or something like that on a
He
free?
plays for Sevilla
Yeah,
on loan.
so
No, it's not on a loan. They terminated his contract. I just didn't know where he went.
yeah, so folks, at the end of the window, managers are like, hey, I don't have the guy I need in this spot yet. Go get me somebody. They go out and get somebody and make stupid deals. Okay, Chilwell could be a stupid deal. As long as it's off our books, we don't care, do we? Anybody worried about him going to United and balling out? Anybody?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, they were shit for our football club.
No one gives
That's
a
all
shit,
that
bro.
ultimately matters, no matter what gaslighting you hear afterwards.
Bro, he's been shit for years.
So, yeah, knee injuries killed him. So, and he was always more of an offensive fullback than a defensive fullback.
He's Marcus Alonso with an English passport.
Well, Marcus Alonso had better ball striking, to be fair.
That's true.
I also heard Marcus Alonso potentially to United.
Huh?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
hilarious.
I saw that.
Marcus Alonso doesn't have a team actually, though.
Yeah, he doesn't. So
Marcus Alonso to Manchester United is a crazy timeline. I don't even think that's the first time they've been linked together.
Oh,
No, I don't think so either.
That would be Banter City.
Last year they were linked to him too, I think.
Yeah, I think
look at their left backs over there.
Because remember they were in for Cucurella for a bit. They were like in to loan Cucurella, and then they ended up with Reguilon.
Yep.
I
So they
think
have.
Poch played him in the cup game just to make sure that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So Loki, one of his more positive moments.
There you go. Yeah.
Broken Heart really is right twice a day. It's crazy.
Look at that, man. You gonna play that guy left back at 33 years old? Couldn't run at 25.
That brother
Couldn't
would
run at
be
28.
hilarious to see in
He
the
couldn't run
league.
at 28. He couldn't run at 25.
That with Rashford giving you zero support too, that would be a long day.
Yeah, and then you had that midget over there that can't really play center back.
Now I'm not even about the front though. There was a few years of Marcus Alonso where I loved this guy, bro. I'm not even.
Oh yeah,
as a wing back.
Five.
Yeah,
Put
wing
him in a
back.
back five.
No, there was 1 year.
I think there's more than 1
I'll
year.
say
This guy.
two.
For me, there was 1 year.
First 2 seasons.
Again,
I think
now
there's
going
probably like 2
forward,
years.
If
As soon as Sarri put him left back, oh boy,
Bro, that was disgusting.
Yeah,
that was a disgrace.
if he would have developed as a striker, now the dude could strike the ball. There, you can't say he couldn't strike a ball, but
oh yeah, that's
You
the
know
one
what
thing
he
that
is?
kept
You
him.
know what he is?
Ball
He's one of them
striking,
old
free kicks,
school
and derby
4-4-2
goals.
left midfielders. That's what he
Yeah.
actually is.
4-4-2 left midfield. Yeah.
Yep, that's what he actually is.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous. I can't. You know what? It's been a really good night.
But that's actually like 90% of the fullbacks in football right now. They're just old school left mid. They can't defend. Most of them just can't defend at all.
No, it's very.
And
few
it's
of them
like
can do both.
they're just left midfielders who aren't quick enough or not agile enough or not are not technical enough to be left wingers. Like that's what they're.
That's why when everybody was trying to bring Frimpong in, that's what he is. He doesn't defend. You gonna play him at right back in the Premier League?
Nah, bro. This guy Frimpong, he goes. You see where he plays in for Leverkusen. He's all over the pitch, bro.
Yeah.
This guy's everywhere. This guy's picking up the ball in midfield. He's picking up the ball next to the striker. He's near the fucking left winger sometimes. He's on the totally opposite side of the pitch of right back at certain points. Like, he's just everywhere, bro. He does what he wants. He's like one of the most in football right now. One of the most has the most freedom in football at his position, bro. Just to be able to do whatever the hell he wants. Like, I think in the final he was up at striker. I'm not even gonna in the front, like the Europa League final.
Yeah.
He had him up at striker, like near the striker position in that striker areas.
Yeah. Well, that's just like Davies. He was a winger that can't score, so they put him at left back. Now he's a winger. He's a winger playing left back. That can't defend.
Well, he plays winger for Canada.
That's what I'm saying. But he's not good enough and technical enough in the bigger leagues to play that position. So what do you do?
Potts would have played him at winger.
Okay.
Potts would have definitely played him at winger.
What does that say? I mean, what does that say?
I'm just saying. I'm just making a joke about it.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'll be real. Looking from this, I'm surprised if we were going to sell Sanchez this summer. How is he now just automatically our first choice goalkeeper?
I don't think we were.
Squad. And that's it. At some point, I would have to believe that Jorgensen will take over for him.
I think it's a Ben Roberts thing, Lewis, if you want my honest opinion to your question.
Oh, bruv. Yeah, he's just come up and say, yo, Poch tax, give him another year in it.
Yeah, give him another chance. Hey, I said give him another chance, but shit, that chance already has been given now.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather see Jorgensen start on Sunday and just see what he's
yeah.
got.
I actually liked what I saw from Jorgensen.
He was so composed the other night.
The passing as well. The medium
it just didn't
passing
feel erratic, you know, Scott. And when we see Sanchez, it just always feels erratic. Like everything he does just feels erratic. With Jorgensen, it doesn't feel that way, or at least he doesn't give me that feeling yet.
It's because when Sanchez has the ball, he looks panicked. Where it was like with Jorgensen, even when he got pressed, like there was a moment I remember where he was getting pressed by two guys, like either side of him, and he just played a ball straight down the middle between them, like into a Chelsea player, like with no effort.
No, he has no problem fizzing a ball into a midfielder from his goalkeeping position. He has no problem being able to do that. Where with Sanchez,
he's one of our only players that's willing to do that.
Scares me every single time he's on the ball, bro. It's such a
If you're
I just hope he knows where he's kicking it. Half the time, I feel like he kicks it with his eyes closed. That's how it feels.
If you're nervous as a fan, what do you think the defenders around them are? I mean, they have to go, oh, shit, Sanchez has the ball. At some point, you do. But, yeah.
I could hear that.
Look, you just have to let it play out and let him play himself out of the squad. Hopefully, it doesn't cost us too many points. And then you've given him a shot. And there's nothing you can say after that. He has to take the bench role. You can't complain about it because you got your shot.
That's something I can agree with you, Axon. That's a myth. I don't know. Whoever said that Sanchez's ball playing is good, man, it needs their eyes checked, bro.
Well, people say Ederson's.
That was one of his big selling points from Brighton.
Eyes checked, bro. That's dead ass. Ederson actually can actually. His long balls aren't good, but his short passing is good.
Yeah, his long balls have gotten garbage. I mean,
they're just not that good. I wouldn't say they're garbage. They're just not that good. I don't think Jorgensen's long ball was that good. He had only like 2 of them.
Yeah,
but they weren't that good.
You gotta come outside, bro.
Yeah.
And also in this system, we don't need the keeper to play long balls consistently.
No, but we do need an outlet.
Yeah, we don't need our center backs.
Well, bro, even if we did play long ball, who the fuck are we playing a long ball to?
Nobody. So again, it's one of those things. If you're going to play the system, do you really need an elite passer at center back? Because you're not playing, over the top.
At goalkeeper? You mean?
No, at center back.
Do you need an elite passer at center back?
No, we need an elite passer at center back.
Yeah, you need the way that we play, bro. Do you see how much these center backs get the ball?
Yeah, but
they're on the ball all the time, bro.
They're not cracking 30-yard passes every time.
I mean, that's not an elite passer as a center back, though. That's not what you consider an elite passer.
Yeah, that's not what we need an elite passer for. What we need an elite passer for, and I noticed this a lot in the Savić game, is because our centre backs don't want to fizz a ball into the midfield with any kind of pace. That's what we need an elite passer for.
They're all scared to. They want to get the ball to the midfield, and they're not.
The
only time they're willing to do it is if the striker comes back. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
You see, when Q came back, the midfielders would go wide in the buildup, and then Q would come and drop deep to pick up the ball, and then he would always drop deep to pick up the ball and then play it off to a midfielder that was close by. That was like how we pulled out. Like we had 3 or 4 ways to break the press down We never felt pressed in that game. I felt like it was only just dumb mistakes.
The only dude I remember doing it in defense successfully in the Savić game was Disassi.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's his game.
Yeah, by the way, all of our center backs in that game had over a 90% pass completion percentage. So,
Yeah, but Badia Shield made the most mistakes, though.
He still makes bozo mistakes. Like he wasn't even that bad defensively. It's just when he just keeps passing the ball into stupid areas. Gusto was doing the same.
And his passes are so inaccurate. That's what it really is. Like it's not even like he has the wrong idea or he's looking and he's passing it to the wrong player. It's just an inaccurate pass. It's an inaccurate 5-yard pass, which shouldn't happen in football. Like at that level, it shouldn't happen in football.
Yeah,
this guy is such a hater, bro. I'm gonna have to stream with this dickhead later, and he's gonna, we're going to get Duran now again. Hey, I already had to deal with that earlier in the month, right? Earlier in the transfer window, once.
I said
then he went to Samu Nation. Then he went to. Now he just won't admit that.
Man.
He just won't admit it, bro. Just because he streams with me, Lewis. That's why. Because he streams with me. Because I'm the tin hat guy. You know what I'm saying? So he has to be the contrarian to the tin hat guy. See, he knows what he's doing.
You're getting passed round strikers, bro. What are we doing?
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
We won't take Duran if that means Sterling gets out of the club.
I mean, I'll take Duran. I said I'd take Duran regardless, bro. So
yeah.
I'm not even. I just don't think we need a guy of that age coming in and being our striker. We put too much pressure on these young kids, and we don't have enough actual leaders on the team. Get me a leader. That's the thing. That's where as much as I love the profile of what Duran brings, and I think if he was given more minutes, he would be a problem. Okay, I truly do believe that. If you give Duran more minutes, he will become a problem. But when it comes to what this team needs, it needs a guy where you look up top and you see someone breaking their ass for every single ball. Pause. Just busting his ass to try to get to and it brings energy to the entire team, bro. That's the difference. You need to have one guy who is going to lead by example too, not just with the captain's armband. You need him to go up there and lead by example. And that's what he did, even in a absolutely terrible campaign in the AFCON. And in the AFCON, he had an absolutely terrible campaign. But the one thing he did is what he led by example for those guys. Every ball he chased down. He was 1v2, 1v3 in defense. They played a 10-man defense and Victor up top to hold the ball up. And then they countered. That was every single game for Nigeria. And then they're blaming it on Victor. I watched all these games.
That's international
Joey,
football.
I disagree with you.
International football. What does he do?
No, I'm saying with international football is where you can see the leadership traits. That's where you see, I'm going to stand up for this and stand up for this for my country and go and try to get it for my country. And even if he didn't have a great campaign, he would chase down every single person that was around. Every single person.
Because that's his job.
Yeah. I get it.
But
I need a leader, bro. I need a leader, bro. I need a leader.
I don't think the age really does matter because when Man City signed Erling Haaland, he was only 22.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
No.
You're talking about an anomaly, son.
Yeah, but that's
you're
what
right
I'm saying. Is,
why are you talking about the one anomaly out of all of football?
Okay, Jamal. 17.
Again, an anomaly. We're talking about anomalies.
Okay, well, these are the anomalies. Bring in nothing
okay, fine. If he's not that person, get me someone who is.
Let's bring anomalies in.
That's just anomalies isn't how it. That's not how it works at the last week of the transfer window.
What I'm saying is just when it comes to just talking about a leader up there, it's not. What I'm trying to say is even if someone is only 20 and he's a bagsman,
bro, that's how I remember
Yeah, no, you're right in a sense of age doesn't matter, and this well, I was going to disagree with Joey a little bit in a sense of everything he described as a player outside of being a leader is exactly what we saw from Gui against Savić. My thing is we need all of that plus a bagsman, and that's the thing. That's what Osimhen is. Duran isn't. I've watched Duran since he was at Chicago. Like he has a lot of good attributes, but he's not a clinical guy. Like he's not a clinical striker.
Duran wouldn't be my option. Like if
so that's the thing. We're in a world at the
There
moment.
isn't options out there, guys. You
Yeah.
guys act like there's options for strikers
Osimhen
out
is
there.
the best. There are 2 options out there right now that you could go and get that would be feasible, and that's Tony and Osimhen. Tony seems to be out of the question, so Osimhen is the only option out there right now to fill that role.
And you know what? If we got Tony, I would be happy too. But who knows with Tony, bro? Who knows what's going on with Tony? Why is nobody else gone for Tony?
That's quite a gamble.
I mean, you're clever.
I know. I hear that all. It's funny.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think Ivan Toney's coming. I think he's either staying at Brentford or he's going overseas.
Yeah, because the replacement got injured, so it's one or the other, really. Big up Alex.
He's going to Saudi.
He's going to school you on Osimhen real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not screwing anybody. I just want to know why should I supposed to go find somebody?
I mean, bro, that's my point. There isn't many out there.
So
I watch a lot of fucking football, bro. I watch a lot of fucking football.
I don't
and there's
care,
not
man.
many strikers who lead from the front the way that this kid at least does. That's the only thing I can say. He doesn't even have to. He leads with his example. That's the thing here. Like, that to me
here's the thing.
Is the most necessary thing for this team because they
Here's
lack
the
intensity.
thing. People can tell me all how much they are watching football and all that. You can keep telling yourself that. That doesn't mean shit to me. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna see what this guy gonna do in the Chelsea team. I can give you examples. People didn't do shit in our team and came to Chelsea, did a lot. And I can tell you people do shit in our teams and come to Chelsea, they don't do shit. So I don't give a fuck how much football you watch. That doesn't mean that you're watching better. I'm
not saying that. That's not what you see. See, that's not my point, bro. My point is,
why did you say it then?
Another person. I can't find you another person.
Okay, and I didn't ask you to find me anybody. You told me to find me.
Okay, so that's what you came on to tell me?
Yeah, I came to tell you that I'm not the one that's responsible for looking for the striker at Chelsea.
Okay, cool.
And if we are saying that
I'm not either.
Yeah, but exactly. So, like, if I watched a couple of times that I've watched Osimhen, it doesn't look like he's the.
Okay, so I'm telling you that's how I feel about him. That's all. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Saying you go find me another one. That's what is wrong with it.
Okay, brother. All right. That's what you. I'm not about to argue with you about that. That's not an argument for me.
It's not an argument. It's a debate.
The classic.
I'm not debating you about nothing.
Yeah, the classic striker profile is pretty much gone from football nowadays because systems have changed, and so it's not taught.
It's just not as polished as it used to be.
Yeah,
I disagree. I think it's. I massively disagree.
Okay, no, Scott, please, I want to hear what you have to say.
I think we're going back to an age of having proper number 9s. I think the age of false 9s, quote unquote, are dying out.
Okay.
It's the circle. It's the circle.
It's a circle of life.
I was trying to get their bagsman.
They're just not. None of them are as polished as they were back in the 90s. You know. Now there's not a single one that's as polished as what I grew up on watching, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not one.
And somebody get Lewis a prostate check, please. Matt's going to the toilet again.
Next week.
Hey, you're too young to have those problems, bro. No, I just
next week.
For me, even Chelsea's greatest striker in Didier. What do you do outside of Chelsea?
Stop wars.
Didn't he win league titles?
majority of his career was at Chelsea. So
yeah.
So
kind of like
and even in the beginning, he wasn't lighting up the world, right?
he was at Marseille. To be fair, he was at Marseille.
So
Yeah, at Marseille he was a problem, especially in the Champions League. He had a couple really
was it Champions
amazing
League or was it
performances.
UEFA Cup or whatever it was called?
It was something like that. I just remember it was a European competition.
I think it was
where
the Europa League or the equivalent of whatever he used. Like he was top.
Like I at
was he
least
top
knew who
scorer?
Drogba was at that time. I knew who he was. I didn't like watch a ton of games, but I knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is like, all right, like if you guys want to go do this like find a striker thing, you don't do this shit with 6 days left, bro. Like that's like to me that's just like that's we're just talking about more poor planning in the end. If they already have identified as him as the person that they want, then that's it.
But that's also why Fabrizio hinted that there is still interest and they could go back if it fails. I think he said that earlier today or yesterday.
What for Duran? Yeah, I think we are going to get a striker. I think the plan is Osimhen, but I think that the thing with Duran,
that's what I'm saying. It's not find a striker though. That's a person.
Yeah, they'll already be like plan Bs and Cs in place.
Yeah, I think Duran's just a plan B if Osimhen falls for it. Like there's just no hope of Osimhen.
Yeah, so he said, my feeling and experience in the final days of a window is that clubs usually return to someone they already appreciated. I'll give you an example. Chelsea still appreciate John Duran, but let's see. This is just my experience of what clubs have done when they need a player in the final days.
And remember, Fabrizio has never said anything about Osimhen coming to Chelsea other than a loan. Okay, not to say he's the dog stick on everything.
But it's also
But I haven't seen any concrete links to Osimhen being close to being finalized at Chelsea.
Oh, no one said that though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would expect.
No one said that. No one said that. There isn't a single striker that we're technically really linked with. But we weren't linked with Neto, so it just makes me believe that I know that they're actually going for someone. And actually, today, Jesters, there was something that came out that said that Victor was our #1 target. I think it came from the Telegraph today.
Okay, I've been outside all day, so
yeah, no, it's okay. I have people now that I have this goddamn theory, right? I have people now sending me links every single day, like throughout the day. I'll be working and I have links coming through. Yeah, bro, like, and it's cool. I love it, but like I'm up to date. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All the time now. It's like I got the little channel group chat, and the channel group chat is just popping off. Like it doesn't stop popping off with either links or them talking about football. So it's like I'm always pretty much up to date with what's going on when it comes to like these articles and stuff.
Fraser Terry's selling the football carrots good. Maybe
I'm trying to do late night football, bro. That's what we doing out here in WAB Sports, late night football. It's 6-0 for fucking PSG right now.
I know it's not even a freaking match.
Who are they playing?
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Football turf.
Fucking hell.
Yes, it's bad. And
Montpellier isn't even that bad of a team. They're not even that bad of a team. Last year they were like they're a mid-table team, but bro, the French league is so like their talent is just getting drained from like to other places for pennies, bro. Lyon's like having to sell their parts of their academy off again. 2nd year in a row.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's when you have shows like Straight Facts and you waffle the whole time. That's a bad look. You can't have a show titled Straight Facts and not a fact would be said.
Yeah,
and they talk about they seem to
bad man.
They always like this. Hussam loves to speak about our club.
Yeah,
he talks about our club more than he talks about his own club.
He's never touched a football pitch in his life.
Nah, that's not true.
That is true.
Nah, that's not true.
Okay.
I swear, y'all take all this internet shit way too close to your heart, man.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I know.
For fuck's sake.
I definitely big balls somewhere.
I know I'm not the one to say it, but I usually react to comments.
Wow.
I was like,
says y'all
at
are being
least
too
there's some
harsh.
self-awareness there, Alex. I appreciate
I'm
that.
saying like no, I'm saying with the like I lose my shit with people in the chat, but to react to somebody on the YouTube that's some streamer.
Nah, I
the
did
only
that
person-
once. It was a big. I did it once, and it was a mistake, and I'll never do it again.
No, my
But-
problem with Hussam has nothing to do with what he said on YouTube. Nothing. Zero.
Nah,
We
Hussam's
won't
good,
go
dude,
into
bro.
why, because that's not.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let Hussam's name get dragged on this channel. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'll leave it. But hey, at least we got the Lukaku. Here we go.
It
There's one
depends.
positive.
You see, every fan, if it's what's his name, like if you like, you will be insulted because Hussam said something about Chelsea, but Hussam will get insulted when somebody said something about Liverpool. So he will say something he will answer your thing with specifically to trigger you. So it goes in circles. You see what I'm saying? Most of the people react. It's not even a banter. It's like to get out of the situation, you know the weakest point of each YouTuber, and you will use that weak point to trigger somebody.
Yep.
That's all it is. I'm reacting to the stupidity in the chat, like when somebody waffles something concrete and I have time, I just don't like to type. So for me, it's easier to answer to the person than type it.
I see now. It makes sense why you came on and answered me. You came on
So,
to say what you said.
Like I'm surprised that people like Scooby asked me, Alex, how I can increase my sperm count? Stop wanking a lot. That's how you can.
Eat more beef.
What the fuck?
The Scooby guy asked me how he can increase
You know,
his sperm
nothing.
count.
It always goes left with you, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like
It always
I
goes
have
left
to
with
answer
you.
to the guy.
And
I tell you,
he wrote it in Russian.
It can never not go left with you, bro. It always goes left.
like seriously, guy, you have a blisters on your hands. That's how you minimize.
Tell Scooby to eat some ginger, bro.
There you go. Have some beef and have some ginger. You'll be all right, man.
Yeah, make sure you have milk and pickles. So yes, will be split on the toilet.
Milk and pickles, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like it always goes left every time.
That's mad.
Yo, Alex, you're a bad man, bro. You funny as fuck.
Hey, did y'all go over the Mason Greenwood's going to play for Jamaica?
Fuck Greenwood.
Yeah, I've kind of expected that.
Yeah, I kind of.
They're going to have a hell of a team. They are. Whatever you think about Mason Greenwood off the field, he actually can play football on the pitch.
They're still
Yes.
gonna lose to the U.S. national team.
By the way, if he's
I hope the
injured
U.S.
wife
national team gets
forgive
smoked.
him, and they have
Yeah,
a kid,
Leon Bailey and Greenwood
who
on
am
the
I to
wing.
judge him?
Leon Bailey don't play for them no more.
Bro, and they still gonna lose to Pulisic.
They don't play for
in their
Jamaica no
mind.
more.
He
No, he
won't go
refuses
because they
to.
won't pay for everything.
So there goes that then.
Yeah, but Bailey is B-Tech anyway.
All
All
I'm
right,
saying
bro.
is,
Have a nice day, Jesters. Have a nice day.
see,
What do you
just
mean? Have a nice day.
oh, and I just kind of went with it. I thought
Oh, they're saying that because of the Bailey take.
I thought you were leaving, Jester. Sorry.
I think they're saying that because of the Bailey take.
Oh, Bailey sucks. He is a god-awful player. And if you think otherwise, this ain't the sport for you. What has he ever done in his professional career? Nothing.
Come on, bro. You can't do
He's
that.
ass.
He just had a 10
bro.
and 10 season, bro. He's all right.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What exactly has this man done to say
He
you're
just
good
had a
football?
10 and 10 season, bro. He's all
Helped the
right.
team get to the Champions League for like the first
And
time
he
in
just
years.
got to the he took Villa to the Champions League this
Yo,
year.
what is
Yeah,
Bailey
it was
supposed
all
to do
him.
with
It
the
had nothing to do
Jamaican
with Ollie
team by
Watkins.
himself? Like,
It's not like
no one
he
said it was
didn't
just
create
him.
for Ollie Watkins. He had 10
facts,
assists,
like,
bro.
Bailey, look,
He had 10 assists and 10 goals last year, bro.
dang average player who whines.
I
all
said
the
he's an
time.
all right player, but the way that you're talking about him is like Like,
Look,
He's
relax,
bottom of the
bro.
barrel. That's
Yeah,
all,
like relax, dude.
Look, if they're
Yeah, I
not
was
good
just
enough to
thinking
pay for
him on the wing,
Chelsea,
though.
then they're not good. That's how I measure everybody. Can you play at Chelsea? No, you're not good.
Hey, that explains a lot of your takes. I'll be real.
Yeah, it actually does.
Well, if that's where.
By the way,
to.
when are we talking about which Chelsea? Chelsea 2004, 2005. Which specific Chelsea?
Chelsea today, he's not even good enough to play for Chelsea today.
Yeah, he starts.
Nah, I don't think he does now.
Over Cole Palmer,
Liam-
and Neto, and Mudryk. No.
I don't think he's
Nah,
I
he
would
wouldn't
say
start, but he would play over Mudryk.
I don't think him and Neto is that far from each other.
I think he'd play over Madueke, I'll be honest.
Yeah, play with Mudryk.
I think if we keep Madueke is gonna have a good season this year, though. So
I agree.
So
out of Sterling and Mudryk, yes.
Oh, Sterling won't be here.
Why? How are you promised me that, Lewis?
Hold on a second.
Bro, that league is crazy.
He actually wants to go. That's the difference.
That
between
league
him
is
and,
so
like,
ass.
Oh, now I've heard everything. Leon Bailey is.
Bro, these leagues are so
No,
ass,
Leon
bro.
Bailey's a good winner.
Okay.
The Portuguese league and the Spanish and these
everyone's got a different
fucking French leagues are so ass. Like the depth of these leagues are trash, bro. So bad. Like the top teams to bottom teams are so bad, bro.
Leon Bailey doesn't start for Chelsea any year. It's one of those things. He was linked to it.
Oh, he 100% starts over when we had Ziyech and Pulisic. 100%.
Okay.
I don't think he's better than Pulisic when Pulisic fit. That's 100% no.
Yeah, Pulisic went out and just was the first AC Milan player since Kaká to do what he did. So maybe we got wrong on that one.
To do what?
Well,
to win a Ballon d'Or?
When Kaká was playing,
it was like a DNA situation right there.
Oh, fair.
He's
Thank you for explaining it to me, Joey.
When Kaká was playing, I swear, man, there's a different league back then.
Bro,
when
that guy was
playing.
something different.
Mm-hmm. But
So
had
now
your name same era as his name is pretty special.
What?
He was a G. No, to be in the same conversation as Kaká in anything is good. It's positive.
Yeah, of course it is. It's positive.
It still depends on what the conversation is.
But it depends on the conversation, exactly. And if it like his next, like we can say that like anyway, it's not even worth to waste the oxygen on the conversation. But comparing Italy in the way,
Alex, that's growing up right there. What you just did, that's growing up right there, bro.
me growing up is actually start coming less on Lewis stream. There's too many wankers you have in this spaces lately, man.
Neto
Who's the wankers?
Oh, I can tell you. What's his name? The Cartoon Network guy appears. I don't know if he's here or not.
Cartoon Network.
Oh, I'm here, bro.
Oh, you're here. There we go.
Oh, I'm here.
Here's
I'm
one.
here.
What's his name? I don't have time on patience on remember everybody's name, but
Alex, I think I'm gonna call you Johnny Bravo, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
Just call you Bravo.
Oh, fuck's sakes, man.
That's what I'm saying, Lewis.
You might grow to love them in time or like them. You never know.
Don't rush to it. Don't rush to it. There's no need. Life is good without your love. Keep it to your family.
Oh, of course. Family comes first.
Exactly.
Family comes first.
Oh boy, I'm his biggest fan, or Kigo, and I wouldn't even. I'm Pulisic's biggest fan, and I would not say that. So, bro, he is not better than our current wieners. That is just horrible.
Я люблю тебя тоже. I hope you're female because I can't say that shit to a man.
Wait, what? What did he say?
Thinking Russian. If you ever saw Firefox, that's before your time.
Wait, Alex, wait, I'm confused for a second what you just did there. Wait.
The guy said that he loved the guy. That somebody said that he loved me, and I said I love you too. I hope you're a man because I hope you're a woman because I don't want to say that to a man.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that to me. Just thank you for explaining that to me because I was very confused for a second.
Shit, then.
Oh, he said he's the guy, so go chase rainbows.
So Nazar Kinsella's again hinting at a potential loan offer with Osimhen going the other way.
Good job.
Told you, I
Nice.
knew that shit's
Don't
gonna
ask me to
come.
bring up
I think it's
Dodgers.
gonna end up being an option or an obligation. I don't know if it'll be an option or an obligation, to be honest. I think it will be an option, but they're probably gonna push for obligation on Napoli's side.
I think it'll lean more towards an obligation.
Who does Nazar work for?
Nobody.
BBC Sport.
Oh, okay.
Good Lord. He hasn't got anything right in what, 5 years?
Not really been first to anything, just more added to things. But it's not really an update, if anything, but cool. Well, cool. All that matters is that Lukaku's gone.
This AKZ dude, really, dude, you need to take some anger management classes. You think I'm angry? I'm just playing a role. You're actually an angry dude.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, I was arguing with him on the. I was arguing with him in the chat. He's just like he has actual problems. Like he's been over and over and over again saying the same things.
Bro,
like
wanted to
normally, like someone like this guy, I would have just muted already. Just the way that he's been saying the same things over and over and over again. Like,
to be fair, he has a point. Every time Drogba says something to get somebody, turns out shit. So why is the guy lying?
Done that with one person.
It's happened to one person though.
Well, so the
In
guy
fairness, that one person. In
the person
fairness, that one person was the worst transfer ever in Premier League history.
Son. Alex
But to be
loves
fair,
to be
also,
devil's
he's
advocate.
fucked himself.
That's the alternative opinion, man.
It's called devil's advocate, bro. That's what it's called. You like to be called. You like to be the devil's advocate. You like to say, "All right, like we're all downplaying this," and then it's like, "To be fair," is always what comes out of your mouth next. If we're downplaying something, that's called devil's advocate, bro.
Okay.
Again,
I learned something I'm not gonna need in the future.
AKZ.
Hey, if you hear it, if you hear it on like a TV show or something along the lines of that, you'll know exactly where you learned it.
I see. Okay.
DHL, the thing that's
Is there a delivery company, DHL?
Yeah.
You could have done that ages ago, and we could have just pulled out the whole deal and moved on.
Yeah.
We're still here.
Yeah. Now, is this deal being kept alive to get Lukaku out? And once Lukaku's out, this kind of fades into the background? It's like, you know,
by the way, Lukaku
it's not like
fucked
we've
this up
not
for
known
himself,
for flat
bro.
leaving people.
Because we finally got creators, and he could have been actually eaten if he actually wanted to play football. We finally got creators. He could have been eaten, and now he. You're going to a team with one creator again, maybe two.
Yep. So
That's
what
an
I'm saying
problem.
is we've been known to pull out of deals like Samu. Who else did we pull out of? The Tyler Adams thing. Could this just be getting Lukaku out and then saying, you know what, we're done with Osimhen. See y'all later.
That would be dumb, but
That would be dumb. But if they did, they did it. Whatever.
Why would it be dumb?
Because, bro, what don't you get? By what other options do you think you can go and get at this current moment with 1 week left in the window? You're doing it again. We all want to we all expect everybody to be an anomaly, bro. Everyone that we buy is going to be an anomaly. 21 years old, go start for Chelsea. Already, Nico Jackson at 23 is missing can't hit the side of a barn door. Let's bring in another young kid to put that pressure for him to push us to top 4.
Well, since we have a winger base.
Yeah, good job. Good idea. That's sporting directors.
But again, Joey, what type of...
Wait, has Gyökeres scored again?
Is it based on...
they're playing bums, bro.
Is it based on the strikers or
they're playing like Rio Ave or some shit?
Okay, again, is it based on the wingers or the striker?
He was
Is our
real out.
system a winger-based system or a striker-based system? Yeah.
That doesn't mean shit to me.
Okay.
If he's not putting the ball in the back of the net.
Again,
It doesn't mean shit to me.
Joey,
Winger, strike base, doesn't mean shit to me if he's not putting the ball in the back of the net. Same goes for this guy. Victor, same thing.
Well,
same thing. At least I've known he's done it.
Well, according to Crackers, that's a farmers league, so it should be discounted anyway.
Oh, okay. So everything's a farmers league now.
I'm just reading a chat from the chat.
Oh,
there was
You've been slamming French league 5 seconds ago.
Is Darwin Nunez scored 30 fucking goals in the farmers league? That's what he did, and he showed up in this league and did what?
Do you know what farmers leagues actually mean? Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I know what it means.
What can you explain it to me? What's your thought on it?
Basically, that the players that are at the bottom of this league, at the bottom of this league, they need other jobs. They need to be doing other things to be sufficient in life. Okay, like because they don't actually play football as careers. They have other careers, and then it's football. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be, and that's not what it is.
Okay, what is it then? Educate me, Alex. I would love to be
Okay,
educated.
Farmers League is the league that been always said that it's uncompatible. It's not compatible. It goes with it goes by two things: either if the champions don't change, or around the same championship, it's the same teams that fight for it. That's number one category, and number two is the other teams are not as compatible. Technically, Premier League just now became a Farmers League.
Yeah.
That's the definition of a Farmers League.
It's also been used as a way to describe a league as being the level of football is so much worse
Quality is
than
just poor.
your average level.
Okay, so according to Brock, the term Farmers League in football culture originated as a derogatory label used to describe leagues perceived to lack competitiveness. So
that's what I just said.
Yep.
I'm just backing you up.
Back in the day.
Oh, thank you. So I don't know where Joe got that thing is with the.
That's how it was when it was back in like the 70s. That's what my dad used to call it, but in Arabic.
Okay, so that makes. Do you know that?
No,
that makes
I never heard that.
Now the Farmers League, right?
I thought it was non-league players had that a lot.
So again, that makes the Premier League a Farmers League.
What I just described, two levels of the Farmers League.
Oh,
yes,
they're gonna bitch about this.
The only reason why I think the Premier League is not yet, I agree with City. What's the name?
Back in the 70s.
Dominating. It's one part of the two things, but the second part is still not there yet because the competitiveness between the other teams is still there. We don't
That's
have
the same
the
for every
biggest.
I would argue.
Is anybody going to pick anybody other than City to win the title for the 5th time?
Nope.
I do. Yeah, City is not winning. I don't think City is even finishing second. I think City is going to be 3rd team this season.
Gundogan coming back sealed it for me. I thought
Gundogan coming back.
Yeah, so
I think they're winning it easier than last season.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, the Gundogan thing is that thanks Scott now makes difference. I didn't think we're gonna sign nobody.
Yeah, Gundogan, and they're probably gonna get one more person before the end of the window, is my guess.
Wow.
They're going to win anyway. Like neither them or Arsenal have really strengthened.
Yeah.
Well, Arsenal
outside of the Gundogan thing.
Yeah, I think Arsenal is going to win. This is the best time for Arsenal. This is the best time to win against City, not because how City it is. It's because consistency of Arsenal.
Yes, but you do realize they have an injury in 2 years.
No, I didn't say that last season.
No, not you. I mean, like
they have not had a major injury in that squad. in 2 years, and that's why.
Who?
Well, they had Saliba injured
Yeah,
at
they
the end of at the end of the first year.
Yeah, season
And
before.
I can already tell you right off the bat,
Timber
Saliba was
dropped-
injured in the end of the first year that they had the run.
They're Timber
dropped-
first.
I
game of the
heard you
season last year.
saying. I heard
Yeah, but
you
I wouldn't
saying that.
consider Timber like
No, Timber
just
is
just
because he would have been there.
The only reason I say that, Scott, the only reason I say that is because he didn't give them an impact yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know
and
what
I
I mean?
don't think he would have
disagree.
started over White
disagree.
anyway.
I think he would have been. He would have been their starting left back for most of the season.
Sure,
Like,
but
easily.
I don't. But I'm not gonna give them that benefit of the doubt until I see how good he is with them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's better than
You can't
White.
give him the benefit of the doubt. It's like
Yeah, but he
no
would have
one
started
gave us
left
the
back, Alex.
benefit of the doubt that we would have made top 4. if
Yeah,
we
I
had
don't
Christopher
see him
Nkunku.
left back anyway.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
that-
He started
I'm not
left
gonna
back in
give
the
him the
first
benefit
game.
of the doubt.
This game?
No. So the game he got injured against whoever they were playing, he
Yeah,
started
early.
left back in that game.
I thought he started the right back.
No, he started at left back.
But his majority plays on the right side, not left side.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, I know, but he was going to play left.
So that's why I'm going. So it's
Yep,
that
that's
he
very
played
true,
on the
Alex.
left. That
You're very
doesn't
right
mean
about
that he
that.
was going to play on the left.
So here's
But
my take on Arsenal, and then I'll
that Italian Fabio that they signed, that another things that improved them. But the problem with Arsenal is still they have a donkeys as a strikers.
Here's my take on Arsenal. The team is better than the sum of its parts, right? So there's a few players on that team that would get into most major clubs. The rest of them would not. So when you lose cohesiveness, when you lose a starter, and we're talking about Saka, Odegaard, probably Saliba, people like that in your team, you take those cogs out of that team. It is not the same team because you have to have all those parts working to be what Arsenal is. Once you take one of those parts out, it's like a machine that's not in tune anymore.
Right. And Jesters, we
But
saw
that's
that.
with majority at City, majority of other clubs too.
Yeah, exactly. But at Jesters, we saw that though. 2 years ago, when they're in their title run, they had Saliba get injured at the end of the year. At the end of the season, I think they ended up drawing to Fulham,
right?
To lose the season, to end up losing the title
reason-
right there. It was like 3 games before the end of the season.
I don't think Saliba injury was that crucial to them losing that title like they think it is, because when Saliba was playing, they are conceding the goals anyway. They just didn't concede it at that rate. Let's say that way. The problem with that year, Arteta did not realize, and he should have realized, that Saka, as much as he loves him, he was not in form. He needed to drop Saka a couple of games at the end of that season and play somebody else instead of Saka.
But they don't have
that was the problem with Arsenal.
But they don't have
that's been the problem with Arsenal for the last couple of years, hasn't it? And this year is going to probably be the same for them because they never actually even addressed that yet.
And
They
that's
actually
why I'm fourth.
dropped that weight, I'm pretty sure. Didn't they sell Reece Nelson, or is that not done yet?
Yeah.
I'm saying at that time you could play somebody else that probably would have done better than Saka at that time.
But they don't have.
They don't have anybody.
They don't have an improvement for Saka's.
They don't have anybody though.
It's actually not improvement. You don't have to improve on somebody.
Like they don't have another option to play instead of Saka. That's what.
So they couldn't play Martinelli on the right.
No, he can't play on the right. No. He can't even play on the left now.
Okay, they couldn't play. So who else was in that team?
I mean,
Vieira.
The backup option to Saka was Reece Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Reece Nelson could have done more than Saka those couple of games at the end of the season.
Yeah,
that's how
he just never got any rest, bro. He never does.
So
I still believe that, and nobody can tell me. I swear, man.
Well, they didn't have Trossard that year, Fraser.
That's
why.
Oh
yeah, they did. They did have Trossard that year, actually.
I think they're going to pick up a major injury this year, and they're going to be struggling.
Hey, they should have. Jesus was there. They could play Jesus then.
Well,
they'll still be fine as a team because they've got a good team and a good core and everything. But they're not winning the league because they haven't improved enough to overtake City with what City were doing last year. And people forget City spent most of last year without De Bruyne.
Yeah, and without Holland for a large stretch too.
Yeah,
and
like they haven't done enough.
I think
to close that gap.
Fraser,
Savinho is
you-
going to be a bigger asset to them than people realize, man. And the like amount of creation that one player is going to be able to bring into the addition of what Doku and Doku
Fraser.
and KDB
Fraser,
and Foden
when
and
you-
all these
if-
other guys. They
Arsenal
re-upped,
does not,
bro. They re-upped,
if-
man.
If Fraser, if Arsenal don't win the league,
And they brought
you-
Gundogan back.
why people don't what's the name? I'm not gonna. Fraser, I'm gonna come back on you. Say that if Arsenal win the league, you're gonna come back. Are you gonna come back and do what? Do the stumpy with your feet, saying, "Oh, I told you." I don't
you're
know
gonna get.
you.
I told you.
Oh, wow, and I'm gonna say, "Wow, you got me," and we will move with our lives.
I think Aston Villa's going to be ahead of Arsenal this year. I think they're
not a
I think
fucking-
Aston
Yeah,
Villa's-
that's not happening.
That's
Okay.
not fucking happening.
They have a better striker, do they not?
Yeah, because the whole
And they
freaking
had a
thing
better
is
striker
based on the
last year and
striker.
didn't finish ahead of him.
They've done a lot of
But
business.
Arsenal will finish second again, and it's calm.
Do people?
And they can
you
do
see,
that. But
This is why I have a problem with the ownership, how we sign in the players, based on potential and blah blah blah. The list, but the team is not about the list and who's the best available in their position. It's about making somebody doesn't have to be better than somebody. Somebody better be something that helps another player beside them to overcome those steps. We have all this shit, but none of them are team players. And you can see it yesterday. They all want to score. All of them want to score for themselves. Nobody thinking about the team. That's the frustration part watching yesterday.
Yeah, odds makers have us leading the Victor Osimhen race right now.
Interesting.
Nice. Like a tenner on it.
Wow, what a coincidence. Napoli want the players from us and we want the players from them. It's a miracle.
Yeah, but
I know, man,
Alex,
that's crazy.
Alex, I guessed this 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Before they wanted anybody.
I never
Go
got
get
all it
yourself
was.
go get yourself a pin and pinch on your nipple. Right one.
No.
It's from me.
I've been buying scratch offs. I've been buying
Wow.
scratch offs. See, I've been buying scratch offs. Every week I buy a scratch off and I've been putting it to side for when the deal does come through. I'm going to scratch all the scratch
All of
offs
them.
off at the same
Make
time.
sure you
See
win
what
$20.
happens. Exactly, bro. I'll make sure I give you $5. I promise you.
I don't need it.
Mhm.
Donate
I
it
don't
to the
need
charity I
it.
want. Yeah, you can donate to charity of my choice. Lewis is my charity. Donate it to Lewis.
Hey, you know
You
what?
got it. I'll make sure I'll put a good super chat in.
Good super chat. But
Yeah,
if we draw a Chelsea jersey, I'm the winner.
Nah, I already want
I
a
need.
Chelsea jersey.
I
already
want.
want a
One,
Chelsea
I need one of my daughter to get
Next day or two,
one
and
of
I'm
my
gonna send
daughters.
it over to you.
All right. I'm
What'd you
out.
say?
To the men out
Grab
there.
it the next day, and then I'll send that over to you. Just
By
as
the,
bless
way,
up.
got it?
Jester, by the way, Jester, next
No,
time you
no,
talk
the next day or two.
Yep.
next
Okay.
time you talk to Carlito, make sure you tell him he's been Chelsea fan since 2018.
Yeah, man, you understand, man. I kick that hornet's nest every week, so you don't have to worry about that. So to all the men out there, the real men, bless up to all those people who identify
See,
as
Jester,
men.
always. Jester is not a
Always
wanker
like
on this space. I always back Jester. Jester's my guy.
You might got to
Fuck you, the rest of it.
my Russian brother from another mother,
Exactly.
and Lewis is my brother from another mother too. So
Yeah.
I don't like it. Fuck y'all.
Every
Yeah.
time, man.
Mashallah,
Always great
brother.
to have you on,
Thank
bro.
you.
Bless up, man. So potentially Saudi Airlines, the front of shirt sponsor deal. Nice font. I'll take it. Take it. Nothing too thin. I'm alright. I'm good.
He said nothing
Happy
too
with that.
thin.
So I just want something with big font.
Is that like
long
in
as
the
it's
middle of a shirt or?
Yeah, the front of shirt sponsor.
Wow, that's
the
a big
main one.
sticker. But
I wonder how much they're
They're
potentially
trying to get a
offering.
1-year deal, though. That's the problem. Getting 1-year deals for sponsors is probably such a pain in the ass.
Well, because we're one season team, which we say we're going to do shit and we're not doing it, and then they blame. And you see, instead of talking shit to the previous ownership, they should actually do something to show that they do better than the previous ownership, which they didn't do shit yet.
I hear that. Actions speak louder than words at the end of the day.
Exactly. Less taki, more trophies.
Yep, and you got a great opportunity for that this season, so you better act on
Exactly.
it.
That's the. It doesn't matter who, man. It's always going to be depends on the trophy. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Could have had a Carabao, but they hired this prick. Fuck you, bro. Yeah, Prime, if we had got top four, we'd have had the Jordan sponsorship as well.
If my grandma had the dick, she would be a
That's
grandpa.
why they're trying to wait for it all, bro. They're putting everything on hold. I'm gonna go
we
live
want
after
a club
you,
in
Lewis.
London. No, not you, Tottenham. Go away. We want a club in London, so once you can get into the top 6, it's good.
Lewis, I'm gonna go live after you, all right?
Yeah, no worries. Set the stream up now because I'm about
It's
to end
already
it
set
anyway.
up. I'm ready.
Oh, beautiful. Calm.
I'm gonna go play some football.
Yeah, because I want to get this. I want to get my live
live
done before I have my night. I
Let's
got
hope
shit
I
to
don't
do.
pull anything. I haven't played in 2 weeks.
Yeah, make sure you stretch, Alex. Make sure you
Yeah,
stretch.
stretches are for pussies.
Yeah, you'll come back. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow when you pull your hamstring. We'll see you tomorrow, bro.
First of all, I do never pull a hamstring because I do not run that fast anymore. What I'm more afraid is my calves, because the calves are always been my problem. So every time I'm going for the header, I use the calves to pull my weight, and I'm not that elastic anymore. So I'm gonna jump, and that's how I tear my calves.
Yeah, I mean, you better. That's why you should stretch.
What are you saying, Ziad?
Vibe, man. Absolute vibe. Saudi, what's going on? There's no way that's going to be the logo on the front of the shirt, bro.
That's what I was
That's bigger
saying.
than the fucking shirt, bro.
I was thinking to myself, there's no way they put that on the front of our shirts, bro.
No, it might just be Saudi Airlines in writing, like to do with Flight Emirates.
Yeah.
And shit. Like Flight Emirates. But yeah, man, Osimhen, I think, done, mate. Osimhen, done deal. Khalas, finito.
Well, you need to stop thinking. Doctor said don't do it. It's bad for your brain.
Wages. I remember the wages.
Still thinking.
You got it, did you, Ziad?
Fucking hell, bro.
Lewis Dealey heard me.
Not even.
He said he thinks Osimhen is done, and I said you need to stop thinking. It's bad for your health. Your brain is swell up.
What was I going to say? I've completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, Ziad. Thoughts on Jorgensen's performance yesterday?
Fucking didn't notice him. You lot are just gassing up because you want Sanchez out, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. You man gassing up this performance because you want Sanchez out of the door, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. What is this shit, bro?
The just slightly lighter version of the goalkeeper.
You're gonna ignore Sanchez's saves against Man City. Get out of it, man. Jorgensen makes one diving save. Oh
yeah,
my god.
He also made the bad stop. The second goal he should have saved.
Five good things, one mistake. It happens, man.
It happens, but it's goals. That's what happens.
We would have couldn't lose anyway, man. It didn't cost us the game, bro. It's fine. I thought we would have played it in an hour. We don't score.
Nah, of course it didn't cost us the game. The cost us the game was the donkeys that hold the back 4 line. Well, 3. Cucurella is fine. The rest of them are shit. Gusto, that French pervert.
That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
The fuck? Oh shit! I forgot Lou's got that thing, man. But listen, Mariska's comments is this guy every day. He surprises me. I'm not gonna lie, man. He's basing his whole team on how they're performing in training. Everyone's crying about non-news.
You see, I don't want to listen to this guy because I already don't like his style. So for me to get the trigger points when he talks, it's no. I'd rather not listen to him than get triggered on his questionnaire.
Why would
You know
you
what I'm
get
saying?
triggered?
Like
the football's annoying enough. I can't be asked for
the football, exactly. The football is annoying enough. I already don't like it. So I tell you,
Oh my days, yeah.
what?
Because there was a period in the City game where I think Chilwell maybe had about 90 touches before he made the pass, and I was about to jump off a roof because it was so boring and slow. And then it turns out Maresca, that's the way he wants them to play. You're just gonna get on with it, bro.
Napoli's
You're
just
gonna have
offered
to
25 million euros for McTominay.
They want 30.
Yeah, they want 30.
Fabricio said they want 30.
My problem with if that's the tactics, like my problem is with Caicedo and with Lavia, how much they make themselves available, especially Caicedo for the central back line to pass through. Nathan, I heard you. I'll work on the cardio. Thank you.
I was just spamming that in the chat. Oh my gosh.
The guy just wanted attention, so I give him attention. You can go wank in the corner happily that you got addressed on the YouTube.
But the thing is, if you notice it a couple times, the centre backs take a lot of time on the ball, and then it's either they make a stupid sideways pass or they actually make a couple passes.
I said it in the preseason when
So
that
it's like
when that
waiting for the moment.
UFC champion Colwell that likes to fight a lot, he waits for the players to press him, and then he makes the pass back, and all of a sudden the other guys get pressed too, and the midfield is not available for them.
Alex, that's kind of why I want a striker, bro. Like that you can kind of hoof the ball up to, because then if you do get pressed, then you don't have that. You can give them the option to actually just give it up to put it up to them. Have him win it
UFC
in the
champion
air.
is Colwell. By the way, the problem is not with the way this guy wants us to play. I don't think long ball is in his vocabulary. I think he wants us to play on the ground for the back. So if that's what's the problem, then you need a capable midfielder to be available for those lines to be passed.
I mean, you're not wrong. So,
but the forward line, I agree with you. The front three, when they play, sometimes they have a touch of a rapist, man. I swear, man.
Yeah, I mean, just.
Shut up, bro.
Yes, I hate it. I like haram football, Fraser. Did you just met me? I've been here for 2.5 years, 3 years.
So give me my Conte back.
No.
Said haram football.
No.
Haram, but not disrespectful haram.
Oh, okay.
I want Mourinho back. No, I want Tuchel back.
Big up Jose, man.
I don't think anyone in the history of the game is doing that kind of football anymore. No one does that anymore, man.
I told you, stop thinking. It's bad for your health.
No, it's not thinking. It's facts. It's facts, bro. Tuchel, imagine Tuchel, bro. Yeah, I can't lie. If we fail, oh, don't do that shit. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I've just heard that as well from your mic. You got the bongs again, innit?
What is this, bro? Fuck my life, bro. Yo, like, this is...
Why does it only happen to you?
What do you mean?
I'm in the dark room.
Anytime I play that Undertaker sound while he's on, it always just repeats it for him. So he's just hearing that bong on repeat. It only happens to him.
Do you know what I realized why I was listening to a stream a little bit early? Do you know what I realized with Jimmy, why Jimmy goes off the hook sometimes on the stream? He's not yelling, but I think it's because he's listening on the speakerphone when he's on a stream sometimes. He doesn't have a headphones, so he hears the yell loud things on him. He doesn't hear himself. That's why he's raising his voice. I think he needs to be on the headphones more, because I don't think he uses the speakers right. So when a lot of people talking,
Probably so
You
real.
raise your voice.
I think if he was on headphones, he'd have a mic closer to him and he'd be even louder.
No, I just think he doesn't hear people that are people talking when like 2 or 3 people. That's what was I like, you know, from the distance, like when you see somebody, because I was watching it on TV. I use YouTube on TV when I don't want to join, when I see somebody waffle in the stream and I don't want to come in. You know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
So
I'll put it in the group, bro. This is ridiculous, man. So what Alex is trying to say is that guy screams so loud he can't hear anyone else.
no, the guy doesn't hear himself when he talks. He thinks that people don't hear him. Because that's what the speaker thing loud, like when you on the phone, like a loudspeaker, or you on the laptop when you don't have speakers on it, you don't hear you speak on it. You hear them, but you don't hear yourself. I think, I'm not saying, and that doctor told me I can think, not like Zia, he's not allowed to think.
Listen, man.
No.
I left uni, bro. I'm allowed to think. I'm allowed to
You
think,
left
man.
uni?
Yeah, man.
What did you
I mean,
what did you learn in uni?
I graduated.
You graduated.
I didn't leave uni. I graduated uni.
Yeah. Who are you going to be?
I didn't drop out. I didn't drop out.
Who are you going to be?
I
A janitor?
Who am I going to be?
A janitor?
Imagine a janitor. Yo, Lewis, I put it in the group, bro. Look at this shit that I have to deal with, bro. You and your soundboards, bro. Imagine a janitor. We don't use that word in the UK, man. Janitor. That's a good word, man. That reminds me of iCarly, bro.
Lewis.
Victorious. Alex, you know iCarly, bro?
Lewis,
I can't hear anything.
Lewis, can you hear me?
Yeah, Joe, I can hear you.
Can you? How does
Go
how
AM.
does the redirect work? Can you only do it when you hit 1K?
No, you can do it through YouTube Studio.
You redirect to someone else.
How
I
though?
was asked to leave uni.
Redirect to someone else.
So go onto your live stream from Studio.
Nathan.
No,
Make
Jury,
sure
you redirect to someone else.
I think he just wants to know how to redirect.
Well, he was gonna redirect to me, but I think I might just cancel my stream, bro.
Nathan, Nathan is rock climbing.
Because
Hey,
Ahmed's
Nathan.
about to go stream. He's gonna go
Hey,
stream.
Nathan.
Start his stream in an hour from now. I don't know if you're gonna
Humanity
be on for an hour
invented
from now.
letters, so you don't have to
Most
climb.
likely not.
You don't have to climb. You can get the ladder.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, so go to customization.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
Redirect button. Big up,
Peace.
Alex. Take care.
I did customization, and then what?
There should be a redirect button.
It won't show up for him, bro. You got to be monetized.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
okay. But that's where you find it. That's where you find
Yeah,
it.
it's all the way at the bottom, but you won't be able to do it until you hit 1K.
Oh, cool. So what, are you gonna go
How much
live?
left do I have? I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I need 22 subs.
Alright, calm. Are you gonna go live then?
Yeah, I'm gonna go live. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna start? You're gonna finish this?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up because I'm just gonna go gym. Alright, well, everyone head over to Joey's channel. He's just about to go live, so the conversation will continue over there. Yeah, redirect's all set up. So everybody head over to Joey's channel, sub as soon as you get in there. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the hate-alongs.